Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new Football Manager video, and it is FA Cup second round time. We did the first round last episode. Today, Chester coming up, and Chester is going to be a very interesting one because they are in League 2, but they've won their last 5 games, so I am going to give them my strongest team I possibly can. I am not underestimating them. I want a third round place. I want a big boy in the third round, and I'll explain it in a moment. Before I do though, we've lost a game. It's gone. The whole unbeaten run has gone. We've lost a game. And guess who we lost to? Coventry. Fucking Coventry. I'll bleep that. I'll have to bleep that. Coventry, again, I hate them. I actually hate them. If we have a look, last time out was Tunbridge, of course. We did beat Colchester 2-0 in the Leasing.com trophy. We're through to the second round where we'll play Ipswich. Hopefully we'll go further in the competition and we'll see on camera. Bryn Mulvaney, Dennis Politic with goals. And then that 1-0 loss to Coventry. Declan fell in after 10 minutes and we just didn't get into the game, really. Yeah, it was really frustrating. If we look at the past meetings now, I think we've beaten them once. I thought we'd got past the hoodoo last season, but that is bad. But then we bounced back, a 3-1 win over Ipswich. Oliver Batista Meyer, Andy Holmes and Bryn Mulvaney on the score sheet. They scored late on to ruin the clean sheet, but we won the game, and that's the main thing. And we are sitting comfortable at the top of League 1. We are 10 points clear. Sunderland do have a game in hand, but it's looking good. It's looking comfy. Hopefully we can continue that in the second game where I think we've got Brentford, which is what I mentioned last time. But first of all, Chester, a cup game on the TV. It's going to be interesting. Okay, then this will be the team for today. As I say, it's more or less the strongest team we can put out. I want to give Chester the props because if we look at their recent form, they're unbeaten this month. They've won 7 in a row there, which is brilliant. I mean, Leasing.com trophy, whatever. But they've more or less won 7 in a row and they've gone through, so they've done quite well. They're 10th in League 1, League 2 after an okay start. So yeah, I'm aware that this could be difficult. So it's Kelleher in goal, Mason on the right back position. It'll be Reece Williams and Baja in the centre back positions. Baja will play the ball playing defender role. Goncalo Cardoso out for 2 to 4 weeks with a hamstring strain, so he won't be able to play, which is a bit of a shame. Kenlock on the left back position, Zambarek and Magoma in the middle. Matty Longstaff sitting on the bench for now. Magoma getting some game time and doing quite well since coming in, so I don't want to really drop him. Andy Holmes plays on the right wing. He came off the bench against Ipswich and scored, so he gets rewarded for that one. Levitt behind the striker, Batista Meyer, and of course Bryn Mulvaney, who has continued to score goal after goal after goal. If we have a look at this, goal. I expect him to score again today against Chester, to be honest. It's a shame for the likes of Joel Casey or Eddie Brown or Ryan Pitt. Not Ryan Pearson. Joel Casey, Eddie Brown, and perhaps the likes of Ronan Darcy probably would have played this game, but I want to really give them my full attention. I want this third round place. I want a big boy in the third round because I think this is the best chance in the save we're ever going to have of pulling off a big upset, so we need to get into that position. Of course, Chester line up with a 4-4-2, which is quite interesting. Ewan Murray is a real person, as is Gary Medine, but most of them, I mean, maybe the back 5 aren't, but across the middle, lots of regens, which is interesting. Willy Lindholm, I mean, where are they signing these players from? They come through the youth academy. That's where we are in the save. People are coming through youth academies, look. Come through the Bath Youth Academy, and he's done quite well for them this year. He looks quite good, Mark Waters. And then Chapman up front, we'll have a look at him. 14 finishing, 12 first touch. Really good physical stats, actually. He's on loan from Newcastle. We'll give him a scout, just in case we decide to have a look at him. But yeah, 6 goals in 21 is not too bad. And of course, we do know that man up front, Gary Medine, top goal scorer for them. He's got 18, so he's having a career renaissance at Chester. Hopefully, we don't get punished by it today. It's quite nice, really, because usually I would be not worried about the cup at this point. I'd be just, look, let's crack on with the league. But we've got such a points lead, and I think such a team where I would be surprised if we don't go up or win the league this year. And that's really arrogant of me to say, but we've got such an improved team that we can actually afford a little bit of a distraction with the cup, even with the best players we've got. Maybe. And the confidence would be such a boost as well. We are coming forward here. Kenlock will find Zambarek to Batista Meyer. It's good football again. Paris Magoma on the edge of the box, and Scott tips it over. But yeah, the confidence that will come from getting a big win, a big like upset win over a big Premier League team would be massive as well. Obviously, we've got to do it before all that, and we've got to beat Chester first. We've got to hope we get a big team in the draw. Usually, I wouldn't want a big team, but I just feel like we could do something big with this team. With the likes of Batista Meyer, with the likes of Bryn Mulvaney, anything is possible. At the moment, it's still 0-0 here, so a goal would be nice. We are dominating possession, 72%, 92% passes completed, which says a lot of how we play. We don't try stupid passes. We work the ball up the field as a team. We keep the ball really well. I mean, that's the longest passes you'll see us do, but it was a controlled pass. Andy Holmes was fouled there, but Mason will continue. And Dylan Levitt, I mean, he really should score that, Dylan Levitt. It looked like it was on the volley, and he hasn't put it away. That's a shame. Okay, half-time, Walsall 0, Chester 0. We've looked, obviously, the better team, but we haven't got anything to show for it. I'm going to say, I'm far from pleased, actually. Get into them a bit more. I kind of expected 3 or 4 with our best quality team. This is the performance that you'd expect from our second string, so to speak. So maybe Joel Casey could come on. Oliver Batista Meyer on a 6.5 now. Andy Holmes also not playing well with Politic and Casey on the bench. They need to pick up their performances or they will come off. And time is just ticking through. And I'm a man of my word. Andy Holmes is coming off for sure, as is Oliver Batista Meyer, which is a real shame. Again, I've mentioned this before with Batista Meyer. You have these moments, these games where he just isn't there. But then he can also have games where he's the best player on the pitch by a mile. So he's always worth starting. It's good that we have Joel Casey there as a backup. He's getting a lot of game time off the bench, which is good. And he's a real good quality backup. He might do something here. He's number 40, of course, remember. It'd be interesting to see if he does something important. The ball's down the left-hand side with Kenlock. Can he find a ball inside? He has Zambarek's ball in, Bryn Mulvaney and Dennis Politic. It's been disallowed for pushing. It's been disallowed for pushing. I think it was probably Mulvaney who pushed there. I mean, we're going to see it, which is a bit weird. Usually it just carries on. If we look here, it's these two here, I think. Mulvaney, yeah, that's hardly a push, is it, ref? That's hardly a push. We haven't saw much from Chester so far, but the game's getting into a position where they might just FM us a little bit. McNally wide for Waters. Mark Waters coming inside. Mason with a lovely tackle though. And now Lever might be able to release Mulvaney maybe. I mean, he's gone inside to Magoma. We've sort of slowed it down a little bit there. But Zambarek into Mulvaney and the finish. The finish is incredible. The keeper stuck on his haunches and in off the post. We'll have a look at this in the 3 dimensions. Have a look at this now. It is brilliant. Magoma to Zambarek. And Zambarek's pass, by the way, really threaded it through nicely. But the first time finish, the goalkeepers fell over like a baby having a tantrum there. Brilliant, brilliant finish. I expected a win with more goals, yes, but I'll just take any win we can. We're doing the job at the moment. I mean, don't do this to me. Murray's free kick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ewan Murray with the goal. Chester are back in this. Boys, what is going on here? Right, I'm going to go attacking. I don't do this very often. I try to stick to the positive mentality, but I'm going attacking. 15 minutes to go. We have enough quality to beat these comfortably, and we're not doing it right now. Levitt into Politic, though. He can go wide for Niall Mason. Mason shot. He's clipped the post. I am really disappointed with this, and this will go to a replay, won't it? This will go to a replay. Why? Why? Right, there it is then. 1-1. Not good enough. I mean, we've dominated the game. They've scored a really good free kick, to be fair to them, but we should be winning that match. We should be winning that comfortably. And now I'm like, maybe I should have played the second string, who maybe would have had more motivation. We've kind of let ourselves down a bit there. I'm disappointed with that. Right, and despite the fact we've got a replay to play, we'll have a look at this third round draw. There's lots of teams to come out, isn't there? But it's going to be interesting if we can get a big team. Arsenal in there, I think City and United, and that'll be it. So everyone that you would expect. Everton are the first Premier League team out. Exeter, Stockport, Tottenham, Wrexham. I'd have taken Tottenham, taken Chelsea as well. That would have been good. We get Swansea. That's not good, is it? I mean, actually, it's still a chance for us to prove something. They're 8th in the Championship. They're pushing for playoffs. Conor Hurahan's vice-captain. Yes, Conor. Oh, yes, Conor. But it's a chance for us, actually. Their key player, Adam Capdeville, is very good on loan from Manchester City. I'd like him next season. Wow, he's very good. 4 goals in 9 appearances. I'd expect him to do better, to be honest. But it's a chance for us to really say, hang on, we are a championship team. I mean, obviously, we've got to get out the league first before we can officially call ourselves a championship team. Okay, then, big League One game, really. Brentford are sat in 5th. We should have a look at them, actually. Brentford, where are you, Brentford? Brentford. Where is Brentford? No one knows where Brentford is. We'll have a look at their schedule. There we go. They are sat in 5th and doing okay recently. A 4-0 loss to QPR there and Liverpool. But apart from that, they've been winning the game. You'd expect them to win, apart from Hull. And they've got to play a replay to try and get a third round game. So, yeah, it's going to be difficult. We have played them earlier in the season, a 1-1 draw there. So that says a lot about how things are. But they are, like I say, sat 5th in the league. Only 13 points behind us. They are in the chasing pack behind, just about. So we have to be careful not to drop any points here. We've only lost the 1 game this year, of course, Coventry. Let's not make it 2. The team for today then, Keller will be in goal. Mason, Williams, Bayer and Kenlock. No Cardoso still. Zambarek, Magomat. We'll put in Dennis Politic on the right for Andy Holmes for a bad performance. He gets dropped out. And Dennis Politic had the disallowed goal. He looked a bit more brighter. So, yeah, he plays. Levitt behind the striker. Batista Myers will start because he's just got the quality that could change a game. He's always worth starting, and like 11 goals, 12 assists in 24 appearances. He is superb. And, of course, Bryn Mulvaney up front. He did score, to be fair to him, Bryn Mulvaney. He did score. But for us, we may be away from home. It's about us doing our job, playing our football. These stats are, well, all over the place. We don't need to see that much of the league table. Let's go from there. They're coming forward. Oh, God. Right. Hang on. Hang on. I was messing with my stats. That's cheating. Ethan Laird has scored for Brentford. We'll have a look at it in the 3D. Goss plays it wide, I presume. Laird, I mean, Dennis Politic there. I haven't got them on tracking back, but that's where the goals come from. Right. Not a good start. Immediately, 2 minutes in, I'm demanding more. Really tight game from there. We haven't done a lot, admittedly, but if you look at the average ratings, both teams are a similar type of thing, apart from 1 or 2 players playing well. For Brentford, the guy got a goal and assist. That makes sense, but it's quite even. Yeah, not good, though. Not good. They're coming forward here. Goss has whipped it in, headed away. Adams on the edge of the box. It's 2. Oh, it's all gone wrong. For the first time this season, it's starting to stutter. It's starting to go wrong. Joe Adams doubles Brentford's lead before half-time. And we've got a real big job on our hands here. I've gone attacking, but we've had 1 shot. For the first time this season, we look lacklustre up front. Really lacklustre. Batista Meyer on a 6.4. It could be 3 before the break. It's whipped in, headed away. But Ethan Laird again. Oh, and Keller has dropped it. Oh, it's a goalkeeping mistake, and it's 3-0. It's 3-0. What's happened? Ethan Laird, the goalkeeper, he's had a nightmare there, the goalkeeper. He's had a nightmare. We're 3-0 down at half-time. This couldn't have gone any worse. Their left-back's on a double, by the way. I expect to see a much better showing. I'm thinking a double change at the break straight away, because this ain't good. Dennis Politic, 6.3. Thanks for coming. Not. Defensively, the full-backs are having bad games, but the question is, do you bring off Batista Meyer with at 3-0 down? I don't think you can, but maybe we need to be a bit more direct today. It's going to be an almighty comeback to come back from here. We've had 1 shot. We've had 1 shot in this game. We've been so poor. We haven't had a highlight. They're coming forward again. Watkins is in behind and he's nearly scored again. Where have we gone? Where have we gone? There's another highlight here. It's a Brentford free kick in a good position. We've already conceded 1 free kick this episode. And nearly conceded another. I can't get words out. I mean, it might be continuing here, and it might be a Brentford highlight. It's wide for Adams. Our fullbacks have not turned up today. Fletcher, it's saved. It's gone in on the rebound. It's offside. They've had 16 shots to our 1. I mean, the game's froze. I mean, I know I'm 3-0 down, but don't crash. This is weird. Let's go to previous highlight. Let's go back to live. Let's try and fix it. It's just froze. Right, there we go. We fixed it. I don't know what happened there, but it completely froze. I mean, I'm not that upset about it. My God, this is the worst performance. This is the worst performance we've had since Bristol Rovers, I think. This has been really bad. Really bad. I don't know what's happened. I mean, there's still half an hour to go. It's not out of the realms. If we get a goal here, you never know. But we just don't even look likely. We've had 2 shots in the whole game. It's ridiculous, really. Magoma will play it wide. A goal here, though. You never know. Oh, God. Oh, God. Joe Adams is coming forward. He's away from Magoma. Magoma's got back at him, but it's 4s and it's wide. And Brentford look more likely to get 4 than we do to get 1. At this point, with 20 minutes to go, these 2 up front are letting me down. So we're going to get Joel Casey on. We're going to get Eddie Brown on. I think we've got nothing left to lose, really. We have been well and truly humbled here. Humbled is the right word. I really thought we were running away with the league, and all of a sudden now there's a 4-point gap. We need to switch our heads on. We need to switch our heads on. The 1-1 draw against Chester was bad. This it feels complacent, to be honest. It feels complacent. We've gone to Brentford and thought, oh, we'll beat them. But Brentford are a good team. And we've been punished. I mean, we might have a late goal from a corner here. It's whipped in. It's cleared. They might have a 4th. They've given it away, though. And Eddie Brown has got a goal. So well done, Eddie Brown. But my God, boys, my God. And that's it then. A 3-1 loss to Brentford. And we were well beaten. Well beaten. I am really disappointed, to be honest. Really disappointed. I'm going to get a bit aggressive, actually. There's much work to be done on the training ground, for sure. I don't know what went wrong today, but something did, and we can't be having that on a regular basis. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the episode. An episode that bumped me down to earth, I suppose, as they say. We were doing so well. I really went into this thinking a comfortable win over Chester, a big cup draw, and we go into it with form by beating Brentford, and we've crumbled. We've absolutely crumbled. So we need to try and bounce back. Next episode, I think it'll probably be that 3rd round. Well, if we get through the replay, of course. I mean, it might be the replay. Should we do the replay? We'll do the replay. The replay and Doncaster. Why not? And then we'll see where we're at. It might be the 3rd round, the one after that. It's a bit of a blow. It's a bit of a blow. So if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you like the video. And if you subscribe to the channel, you won't miss out on any of all this goodness. Until next time.